During World War II, the Pacific Theater witnessed numerous fierce battles as Japan sought to expand its empire. Amidst this conflict, there is a remarkable story that stands out: the defense of the tiny island of Wake against overwhelming Japanese forces. For 15 days, a small group of American Marines and civilian contractors held off the enemy's relentless assaults, armed with the island's massive battleship guns. In today's video, we will be showing you a tiny island with battleship guns beat Japan for 15 days all alone. Without further ado, let's begin. The strategic importance of Wake Island. Located in the Pacific Ocean, Wake Island held significant strategic importance due to its proximity to Japan and other Pacific territories. The United States had established a military outpost on the island, transforming it into a refueling and naval base, allowing for increased American presence and defense in the Pacific Theater. The initial Japanese assault. On December 8, 1941, just hours after the attack on Pearl Harbor, Japanese forces launched a surprise attack on Wake Island. The Japanese sought to neutralize the American presence and secure the island as part of their Pacific expansion plans. However, the initial assault was repelled, inflicting heavy losses on the Japanese forces and leaving them unable to secure a swift victory. The American defense. Despite being heavily outnumbered and lacking reinforcements, the defenders of Wake Island exhibited remarkable courage and resourcefulness. The Marines, along with a small group of civilian contractors, utilized the island's formidable defenses, primarily the massive 5-inch and 8-inch coastal artillery guns salvaged from sunken battleships. These powerful weapons became the key to the island's defense against the Japanese onslaught. Fierce and determined resistance. The defenders of Wake Island fiercely resisted the Japanese forces during the 15-day siege. Despite constant bombardment and overwhelming odds, they held their ground, refusing to surrender. The Marines' skillful use of the island's coastal artillery guns resulted in devastating blows to the Japanese ships, sinking 2 destroyers and damaging several others. Air defense and guerrilla tactics. In addition to the coastal artillery, the defenders of Wake Island made effective use of their limited air power. The island's small contingent of fighter planes engaged in dogfights with Japanese aircraft, shooting down a significant number of enemy planes. The Marines also employed guerrilla tactics, launching hit-and-run attacks against Japanese landing forces, disrupting their progress and inflicting casualties. Resupply attempts and reinforcements. The defenders of Wake Island, aware of their dire situation, desperately awaited resupply attempts and reinforcements. However, these efforts proved unsuccessful due to Japanese control of the surrounding waters. The American Relief Force, U.S. Lexington, was forced to withdraw after coming under heavy attack, leaving the defenders isolated and facing an increasingly dire situation. Capture and surrender. Despite their courageous resistance, the defenders of Wake Island were ultimately overwhelmed by the superior Japanese forces. On December 23, 1941, the remaining American forces on the island were forced to surrender due to the lack of supplies, ammunition, and the overwhelming numbers of the enemy. The defenders had fought valiantly, exacting a heavy toll on the Japanese and significantly delaying their advance. Legacy and historical significance. The defense of Wake Island holds a significant place in American military history. The island's steadfast resistance against overwhelming odds symbolized the indomitable spirit of the American fighting forces during World War II. The bravery and determination displayed by the Marines and civilian contractors at Wake Island became a rallying cry and an inspiration for the entire nation. Wake Island's defense also had a strategic impact on the Pacific Theater. The fierce resistance and delay inflicted upon the Japanese forces allowed the United States additional time to strengthen its defenses and prepare for future operations. This delay ultimately played a crucial role in the subsequent American victories in the Pacific. Construction efforts. Prior to the Japanese attack, Wake Island underwent significant construction to fortify its defenses. The island's infrastructure was improved, including the construction of bunkers, trenches, and anti-aircraft positions. These defensive measures played a crucial role in bolstering the island's resistance against the Japanese assault. Determination of the defenders. The defenders of Wake Island exhibited unwavering determination throughout the battle. Despite the overwhelming odds and the constant bombardment, they maintained a strong resolve to protect their outpost. Their dedication to their mission and their comrades served as a driving force behind their resistance. Japanese air superiority. The Japanese forces enjoyed air superiority during the battle, as their aircraft operated unchallenged over Wake Island. This advantage allowed them to conduct relentless aerial bombings, targeting the island's defenses and infrastructure. The defenders relied on their anti-aircraft batteries and the limited number of fighter planes to counter the Japanese air assaults. Capture and internment. After the surrender, the captured defenders of Wake Island were taken as prisoners of war by the Japanese. They endured harsh conditions and mistreatment during their internment, enduring years of captivity until their liberation at the end of the war. Their sacrifice and resilience, while in captivity, further exemplified their bravery and dedication. Media attention and public outrage. The defense of Wake Island garnered significant media attention and became a symbol of American resistance against Japanese aggression. News reports highlighted the courage and valor of the defenders, capturing the attention and admiration of the American public. The fall of Wake Island and the subsequent treatment of the captured defenders fueled public outrage and galvanized support for the war effort. Post-war recognition. In recognition of their bravery and sacrifice, the defenders of Wake Island received numerous commendations and honors. Many were awarded medals, including the Navy Cross and Purple Heart, for their actions during the defense of the island. Their story continues to be celebrated and commemorated as a significant chapter in American military history. Wake Island today. Today, Wake Island serves as an important historical site and a memorial to the brave defenders who fought there. The island remains a U.S. territory and is primarily used as a refueling stop for military and civilian aircraft. The remnants of the World War II-era fortifications, including the coastal artillery guns, stand as a testament to the island's storied past. Initial Japanese assault. The Japanese attack on Wake Island began with an intense aerial bombardment on December 8, 1941, just hours after the attack on Pearl Harbor. Waves of Japanese bombers targeted the island's defenses and infrastructure, aiming to neutralize the American presence quickly. The defense of Wake Island stands as a testament to the unwavering spirit and resilience of a small group of American Marines and civilian contractors. Armed with battleship guns salvaged from sunken ships, they valiantly resisted the overwhelming Japanese forces for 15 days. Their brave stand delayed the enemy's advance and showcased the strength of the American fighting spirit during World War II. The defense of Wake Island remains an inspiring example of the human capacity to stand tall and fight against seemingly insurmountable odds. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.